Hi, the original Arena here. Um, talk to your doctor first before you start any of my discoveries. It may not be for you all at all. Excuse me. And remember to push that like button and subscribe too. Um, today I'm talking about colds and maybe help you with the COVID too. When I have a cough, I put a cold pack on my throat and either drink something or warm my chest. Put a towel on myself and splash it with hot water in the bath. And I would do that with baby too. Whenever cold season was coming, I know it was just cold. Children can't regulate their temperatures. So not even when she had a cold, when I'd take her a bath, I'd keep a towel on her and splash her every few seconds, wash and splash her, and wouldn't, keep her in the cold area. It seems like it doesn't matter how warm you keep the house, the baby's going to be cold in that bathtub. Just, no, they can't regulate their temperature. And she was never in the hospital. Every time somebody babysat her, she was in the hospital. I think I babied her too much, but another thing too, I've seen a lot of babies and children, they don't want to be covered up in the masks and they take it off and such like that. So what is old is new. So maybe you can clamp these good old fashioned beach umbrellas. They have a nice round knobby and a bottom, and they can clamp onto maybe those shopping carts. I seen them. Got me thinking when I seen those poles on those shopping carts. So maybe put this in the middle so that the somebody doesn't accidentally tug on it and knock it over. And or maybe even if you're not using this at all, just cover it with, even without this, on your shoulder here. Don't tie it so it's slipping. So if someone does catch it walking by chance, you'll notice, oh, okay, I gotta watch my baby. You don't want their or child to be uncovered with this COVID or anytime there's cold season and such like that. And I would always remember too, just if you ever end up in the hospital too, when you're having a cough and you have to be laid down, you might have fluid in your lungs or something like that. Remember to exercise your tummy muscles too, because you'll need to be able to work those muscles to be able to cough. And what I do is I lay down flat and I lift up and I count slowly. I breathe in and go like so. So I remember this, and I slowly raise and exhale and hold, slowly but surely rolling my tummy muscles. So it's I'm doing a tummy crunch. So because you don't want to have the six-pack ab on women. I don't think should have major bodybuilding body. I took weightlifting classes myself, but I didn't want to be super toned. You'd be able to relax your muscles. Like I was telling you before in one of the videos, you don't want to have too tense of muscles because you want good blood flow for one. And another one is too. I'm going to keep this channel too. I'm just going to make a couple new other channels too and launch those out there in the World Wide Web there. So and another one is to if you're being a teacher, you're multitasking, you have a couple children, you're breastfeeding also, and you're homeschooling now too. Remember your best teacher. Remember how patient they were, how funny they were. Be your best teacher. And when you're at home, make a separate room. Create a separate room for them. Don't trap them in their bedrooms because you don't want to destroy their mental stability. And you're their outlet. You're their hope. And their kisses and hugs when things go bad. So don't make it a bad situation. Go on road trips. The honey was a truck driver, and we were always going road trips and such. So make it a day on the planned schedule of your road trip. And let them get away from the stress. Let them talk. I let my daughter talk, and people will get mad at me. I'm like, no, she's allowed to express herself. And I'm human. I got mad a couple times too. I didn't homeschool her, but when we take her to the library and such like that, she had fun being on her own. I remember one time I had to tell my dad, no, get away from the computer. We were excited. We had a computer program and it was games, and we turned into little kids, at times. And he wanted to play a game. I said, no, she's catching on to something right now. I literally had to block them. And just have fun and find a funny outfit, a funny hat, and then so transition. It's like an actor or playing Halloween costume character that you remember to switch it on and off the different personalities you can have, and being there for your child. So be there for yourself. Take care of yourself, of your mental stability, and your child's mental stability. And then remember that. Say sorry. Especially when you kiss them goodnight. If you don't have time and energy to read them a story or something. My mom, she didn't have that time and energy, and and they remember that. They remember that you tell them that you love them. You give them a kiss goodnight, and just be there for them.